20 years of democracy in Nigeria and a new day as 29 governors across the country take oath of office. Bystanders at newsstands today on Flip TV. Let's check out what we have on today's edition of Bystanders. Okay, the Nation newspaper with a very good headline here. Politics threats at Ambode Okorocha Amosun leave. Politics threats as Ambode Okorocha Amosun leave. Governors hand over to successors in Lagos, Ogun, Imo. Governors hand over to successors in Lagos, Ogun, Imo. Court orders arrest of Kano Emir's official. 26 die as bandits mob clash in Zamfara. 26 die as bandits mob clash in Zamfara. All right. Pensioners hold minister captive. Pensioners hold minister captive. Government officials brother held with 60 million. Government officials brother held with 60 million naira. Okorocha still wanted over tax evasion. Okorocha still wanted over tax evasion. EFCC 6 40-year term for ex-DG. Let's move to what we have here on Daily Sun. And what is it saying? A new day. Buhari 29 governors take oath for fresh 4-year term. Buhari 29 governors take oath for fresh 4-year term. Insecurity, unemployment, others are issues of front burner. Insecurity, unemployment, others are issues on front burner. President to attend OIC meeting in Saudi Arabia. President to attend OIC meeting in Saudi Arabia. Buhari to bad Nigerians. Behave yourself or run. Buhari is warning Nigerians, behave yourself or run. Gives notice of tough stand in second time. Wow. Buhari gives notice of tough stand in second time. Ohaneze insists on restructuring. Ohaneze insists on restructuring. Okay. Rumble in APC. NWC Oshiomhole must go. Rumble in APC. NWC Oshiomhole must go. APC deputy chair tackles national chairman, accuses him of lacking capacity to lead party. And here are pictures of some governors in Nigeria and the main man himself, the president himself, Muhammadu Buhari, taking oath of office today. Let's check out their pictures. Yaya of Kogi State, we have Sule, we have Mohammed, Buni, Okowa, Ayade, Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Abdulrazak, Mutawale, Ugwahi, Tambua, Masari, Autumn, Iyaja of Imo State, Bagudu, El-Rufai of Kaduna State, and the main man himself, President Muhammadu Buhari. And these are the stories we have on the Nation newspaper and also Daily Sun newspaper. Of course, you know we have our reviewers here. They are very eager to speak. Let's join them. Michael Adekunle is my name, and you're still watching Bystanders.
Police, the security personnel, the traditional community leaders, that they have failed this country. And I say, see somebody that you are supporting, see somebody that we are jeering. He didn't even defend himself. He was saying the truth, true. So for somebody to say that the security apparatus that he was using to govern the country has failed the country, what does he mean? It means that the administration has equally failed, because security is the #1 thing that is paramount to any government. Security of lives and properties, because you secure the lives and properties first before any other thing. So when you have failed in the security of lives and properties, I believe that there is nothing that can work well in that country. So totally for him to say that security under his watch has failed, it means his administration has failed absolutely. So I don't know what the man was telling me. He doesn't have any answer to what Buhari has said. Buhari himself didn't defend himself as the president. He said the truth open. I don't know why people are defending him. Nigerians, we like to celebrate failure. We like to celebrate mediocrity, because most of us are mediocres.
Now, you've said a lot, and you said the administration of Buhari has failed. But the same administration is still ongoing today.
Buhari said himself that his administration has failed. Yes, he quoted himself. If he come out, I still stand out to be corrected. If Buhari come out here today, I will say it in his front. He said it on paper, in the page of Punch, Tribune, and everywhere. He said that the security apparatus that he is using to govern the country has failed him. So what does he mean? It means that his administration is a failure. So don't say that I said. Buhari said that he has failed.
You are counting another 4 years. We're entering another 4 years. What's your own view about the 4 years?
4 years.
Yeah.
Let us look and watch, because I'm not God. Secondly, Buhari has already given us let me say, how will I say, he has given us go ahead, how will I even put it?
Next level?
No, he has given us, he has given us vision about himself.
Okay.
He said at the age of 72, 73 years, you don't expect much from me. That is what the president said. So for somebody to make that kind of statement, that at his age, 72, 73, that we are not supposed to expect much from him. So it means that no cause for alarm. We are not supposed to expect anything from him because he's old. He cannot do much. As somebody that is still energetic, intellectually, physically, and otherwise.
With the 8th assembly giving way to the 9th assembly, the 8th assembly was led by Bukola Saraki. Now we are entering the 9th assembly. Don't you think, with the help of the 9th assembly being ruled or being led by the APC member, don't you think there will be unity in governance?
Thank you very much. Unity in commotion, because in APC, as I'm talking to you now, the party has already been fractured under this under the chairmanship of Oshiomhole. So there is no unity in the party. But see that anyway. In another angle, the 9th assembly, you know that what we are practicing is presidential system of government. So there are some certain areas president has monopoly. Are you getting my point? So if the president doesn't have good vision, if the presidency doesn't have good vision, the presidency doesn't have good plan and idea for the country, there's nothing the assembly can do. But because we are practicing presidential system of government under democracy. Are you getting my point? There are some certain areas he might use his power, the incumbent power, to monopolize some certain things, to do some certain things at his own will.
Oshiomhole must go. Rumble in APC, NWC. What do you have to say?
That is their own problem. I'm not a party member. I'm not a APC party member. So that is their problem. They should go and settle their scores there. If they like for Oshiomhole to be there, let it be there. If they don't like, that is not my problem.
You're not concerned about that?
That does not concern me. It is their internal affair. They should go and settle it. That is it.
This is another new day in Nigeria. The administration of Buhari in the last 4 years, I won't say they've not performed, but they've performed within their own reach and their own capacity. Still, Nigerians are complaining that they are not satisfied with the government. But today, whether we like it or not, the president will be what? Inaugurated. What's your own view?
Thank you very much. You see, one thing, I remember a comment made by Obasanjo some years ago. Even though Jesus Christ came to rule Nigeria, Nigeria will still complain. I'm telling you the truth. Every day I keep on praying for President Muhammadu Buhari. I was beating Buhari at this time. Buhari came when Nigeria was about to sink, when Nigeria was about to destroy. That was when God brought him. And he did it. He rescued us a lot. I still don't really know why some people are just condemning him unnecessarily. Sentiment. Nigeria is too sentimental. I'm not a long-time man. I'm a believer.
There is no.
Tell me, actually, there were hardship, but this government came on board, solve everything, continue to solve everything gradually. We all know how much they sold crude oil time of the past government. We know how much they sold crude oil when Buhari came. Even as of November 2017, Nigeria sold crude oil 28.27 per barrel. This is a crude oil that was sold time of Abarajo, Goodluck and others. They sold better money. And yes, for people who still have the guts to challenge President Muhammadu Buhari, I'm sorry for them.
Mr. Oga, you give promote you well.
I'm sorry for them. So that is my own view. Yes.
Now, this administration you are supporting right now, you still have somebody at your back saying no. This administration, in terms of security, Nigerians are saying that they've not performed wonderfully well. Agriculture, I think they've done a lot, but security is what Nigerians are really lamenting about now. What do you think is the problem with this government in terms of tackling the issue of insecurity?
The only thing I will tell you now, maybe the leaders, they must know, they don't understand this. When you tell Nigeria that you are going to do good, the evil will prepare for you. Buhari try all his best to make sure he conquer the security, the insecurity. But the enemies, they are using every angle to make sure they bring him down. And the man is not relent. When we are attacking Boko Haram in the north, some good spring up in the delta. He was dealing with that. Before you know, another group against spring up in the southeast at the one Brava. Before you know, as men spring up, they want to make sure they protect this man. But this man keep on doing his own way, and God keep on guiding him. At the time he fell sick, and God rescued him. Somebody told me here, Ohali, that after Buhari die, I will die too. I said Buhari will not die. I said go and mark it. I will tell you that I'm a man of God. My prayer will bring him back. And it happened. And it happened. So all this what they are saying, they are enemy of progress. I have seen that many some part of this country, they are enemy of themselves. They don't want anything good. How many presidents have ever reviewed that budget was bad? They enjoy it within themselves. But this man, he came on air and tell Nigeria, look at what is going on. Kudos to President Muhammadu Buhari.
Next level. Good. What do you have to say about it?
The next level you'll be seeing now. I'm telling you, if God will open their eye, they would have really now start to apologize to Buhari. I'm telling you, things is going to be better than before. That is the meaning of the next level you're talking about. Whether you can, if they are playing football in a bar, you can enter train comfortably and watch your match and come back to Lagos. What they have been experiencing in other countries, you will be experiencing here in Nigeria. You will be experiencing massive improvement in terms of agriculture, coming to rice and other things. Thank God that many youth now have embarked in agriculture that they neglected. Focus on only crude oil. So this old man, he has nothing to blame. They are just blaming him for nothing.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Nice one from you, sir.
Don't go.
Okay, new National Assembly and the President himself, Muhammadu Buhari. What do you see?
They are failures. Both of them are failure. And he said, the president repeated and said it. When he was signing a budget, he told them that under his watch, police, community fail. I don't know you are aware of that statement. Police, community fail. And says Saraki under National Assembly, Saraki Dogara, rate them low. Automatically, as I always said, when the head is rotty, they down. So definitely, it too will fail.
Okay.
Yes.
Continue.
Now, both of them fail. President fail. National Assembly fail. And I said it again. He repeats today when he was signing budget that now this budget is signing cannot even go anywhere. He knew that they have already shared it. Understand? They have already shared it. That's why he's saying the budget will not go anywhere. And he has told you that Nigeria will be tough. Don't be surprised for my brother, a policeman, telling you Buhari is good. What do you expect you to say? An naira cannot abuse his boss. But I'm a civilian. I have to tell you the truth. We feel the pay. Whether he work, you know what his salary is going on. So he has right to praise his boss. So that is it. So I don't want to dwell on that now. Maybe later.
Okay. The case of both Buhari and Atiku, the presidential flag bearer on the platform of PDP, and the incumbent president, Muhammadu Buhari, is still in court. And now the president is being sworn in. What do you think would happen at the end of the day?
You know, it's normal in Nigeria. Once you won, when they declare you winner, automatically you spend all resources to make sure you are there. And even the court, the judges who appoint them. So now, what I calculated something. They not want to remain in power. And Buhari promised the Southwest that he's going to be the next president. Yes, as they are going, the tribunal might declare Buhari winner. Atiku will still be struggling. It might be the agenda of continuously in the north. Atiku will go to appeal court. And after appeal court, 2 years has gone. The north cabal will sit and say, let them give to Atiku in Supreme Court. Don't be surprised. They will declare Atiku is winner in Supreme Court. While LB as a vice president, Atiku will continue to finish his tenure. By the time he finish his tenure, he will contest. By then APC will disarray. Already disarrayed now. I don't think in 2023 APC will have that muscle to defeat the PDP. You can see now. For you know, Atiku will win, all the North will go to the other side to make sure the North continue 4 years. At the end, that is the plan. So what I'm saying is that it's a game plan. 4 years, Buhari has failed. The only part I enjoy is police, as he said, because I don't know why you stand here defending. How much your salary? How many children do you have? He was saying under Babasanjo, under Jonathan, oil was booming. Ask my brother, the money recovered, Buhari, has he spent 1 naira? Where is it? The budget 2000, how many budget has he collected now? 4 years. Where is it? I always give example. Go to during Jonathan time, Amosi always send budget and low under Jonathan, billions of naira and dollars, and you see bridges. But as an APC governor, now 4 years under APC presidency and governors, he has not finished one bridge under Buhari. What does he do with the money? Where's the money? Every day, listen, he is saying during the boom time nothing. Under custom, they collect more money. Under NPA, they collect more money. Under everything, they collect more money. Where is the money, my brother? Where is the money? Look, let me say, their government is not serious. They have put us in corner. We are even moved on to step. We are talking about insecurity. 4 years insecurity. 4 years, no economy. Banks are closing down. NEPA, light. We are not going forward. We are going back. Obasanjo started it. Brother NEPA, but it couldn't. Yaradua started it. Follow up. Good luck. Follow up. But this man came, bastardized the whole thing with Fashola. I get to me. It did not follow up. If you follow up, I believe we'll get there. It better if we drop back. All you know, collect the money, collect more money. Where is the money? Where is the money? That's the question. He already, anyway, we don't need to talk. He has condemned his government already.
Okay. 4 years gone, another new era. What do you see? Next level promises. Next level.
Next level of poverty. Next level of killing. Next level of propaganda. Next level of talk. I don't see anything. Now let me give you an example now. A president cannot manage a party. A president that cannot manage a party. Are you sure they can manage the economy. Look at the whole handover today. I don't think many governors will attend. They're already quarreling. They're already fighting. So that next level, c'est jamboree. C'est jamboree. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen.
Oshiomhole, rumble in APC, NWC. Oshiomhole must go. That is what they are saying. APC Deputy Chair Taku's national chairman accuses him of lacking capacity.
I know this will come. They want somebody, they will loyal to them. I said the game is already changing. I told you, and that will happen. They want to put somebody at this. You know, somebody is very straightforward. I believe the truth, and they don't like that. You know, they don't like that. The only thing, president just come down to make sure he got that second time. You will see fire to fire now. They will go and they bring somebody else. That's what I mean. They need that power by all means. They want to continue power. And Nigerians are dying. Oshiomhole, president, they are the same. He has nothing to offer. If you go to Oshiomhole from town under labor, he can talk and talk after he collect money. So, whether Oshiomhole, that is not my business. My business is to make sure Nigeria work. And that's what I mean. As they started fighting now, that side is going to be for 4 years. And my brother will be saying, they'll be blaming the past. They'll blame past. They'll blame past instead of them to focus what is going on now.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Lucky. I'm still coming. All right, sir. I know you have something to say.
No, I don't have much to say. I've said it all. Because the Nigeria is not going anywhere. We should remain the same. We have serious problem in this country now. They are doing handover today. They are taking over. Now, look at it. Nothing is moving. Now, Buck is shut down. Why is he shutting down? You are handing over. Don't want June 12 close everywhere. People are suffering. No, it doesn't work. This is not working. People are annoyed. People are not happy.
Don't you see great things in the next 4 years?
What?
Don't you foresee great things in the next 4 years by this administration?
I'm not seeing it at all. I'm not seeing any good thing coming up under this coming years because this PDP and APC, they are serious fight now. They are going to fight serious one because
with the help of Night National Assembly,
yes,
that will be led by the APC. Don't you think they will be working hand in hand with the executive to actualize their own aims?
I will tell you, for National Assembly, things will get worse because the power is going to be challenging now because everybody knows that election is not free and fair.
Okay, and on the issue of Oshiomhole, he must go. That is what APC, NWC is saying.
Before the election, we know about Oshiomhole problem now. Oshiomhole is talking too much. He talk to everybody. I don't know how he become a governor. The state, he want to control everybody. The way he talk, I don't know how to manage the party. Yes, no, Oshiomhole is from the beginning supposed to go.
Thank you so much for your own contribution. What do you have to say on today's edition of Bystanders? It's a new day in Nigeria's democratic settings. Some governors, let me say 29 governors across the states, will be inaugurated today. And the main man, the incumbent himself, Buhari, is also taking the oath of office.
Today should have been an happiest day for a common man, but rather is an irony. We are in the other side of the coin. Today is the saddest day for the common man because our mandate has been stolen and we are trying to recover it from the tribunal, and the time we are still buying the time. But where we are today is one of the saddest days I've ever witnessed in my life because we cannot continue in a flawless government. The government that we don't secure the lives of Nigerians, the government that cannot put food on the Nigerians' common man's table, the government that we don't even secure our future. Even the present one is inevitable. So I don't see how Nigerians is going to cope with this new government they are getting into the office today. But never being resilient, we are still going to be struggling because our mandate must be recovered fully. Since the INEC cannot defend the results he gave to Buhari, he must give the mandate to the people's president, which is Atiku Abubakar. We are waiting for freedom. We don't want to be in bondage anymore. We don't want to be in a government where the leader could not think, does not have the directions. He lacked the animosity of economic perspectives, that doesn't know anything about the economic scale, and he wanted to govern roughly 200 or 300 million Nigerians. We don't know where it's happening all over the world.
Oshiomhole in between political sagacity and mendacity. What is your own view? Oshiomhole must go. That's what the APC is saying.
Actually, the pressure is too much on APC now. If you follow what the trend of the politics in Nigeria today, the pressure is on the APC side. They just lost the Zamfara because they didn't have the normal structure political primary. How can a party lost in a state where he lost all the candidates was being withdrawn, the certificate is being withdrawn by INEC? That shows that the party lost their political structure. They don't have the focus. They don't have the political knowledge. And if the leaders cannot even come to the rescue for over a year, they have been struggling to settle their issues, and they need to go to the hierarchy of Supreme to nullify them. That means the party lack the leadership qualities.
Oshiomhole must go. That is what the APC, NWC are saying.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the APC did not play their card well. Oshiomhole knew that the kangaroo, this thing that brought Zamfara, he knew about it, that they just looked for a kangaroo to bring a governor, and the Supreme Court dismissed it. Number one, Oshiomhole has been used and is being dumped now. So now the issue on ground and the saga is that APC have not really addressed their issues. The case in Zamfara, it was not PDP that took them to court. It was APC themselves, McAfee, that took them to court, and they got to Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court gave them the judgment, gave PDP the judgment, and now look at what Oshiomhole is saying. The same thing that happened in Wike, that's in Port Harcourt, when they do not have a candidate. That was what happened in Zamfara. But when the president went there, he said that no matter how, that they are going to get a candidate. But thank God the judiciary have vindicated themselves, that they stand for the truth. But the issue of Adams Oshiomhole, they have a reconciliation team that they put in place that was headed by the Chunumbu. That thing did not go well. No report was given. They just managed to stagger themselves. I'll give you an example. In PDP, when they did their national convention that brought Uche Secondos into power, everybody looked at it. It was free and fair, and that gave alignment to the remaining states. But in the case of APC, they just look at it's Oshiomhole. I stepped down, unopposed. They are not looking at it like that. This party APC should really go back and look at the constitution they have made on their party. It is not working. It is being controlled by different people with different ideas. Oyegun was there, they say he was biased. Oshiomhole came and playing his part and they said he's not doing well. So who is going to do well? They should go and do the real election that will bring a party chairman. He has played his part. The only thing he has done is that the crisis in APC is beyond Oshiomhole.
It's beyond Oshiomhole.
It's beyond Oshiomhole. Before Oshiomhole came in, that crisis has been in existence. He was able to manage, curtail the crisis. Thank God the crisis did not break the party.
But as the chairman of a party, do you think a crisis should be beyond his power to handle?
He came in at a point where all the old APC, we are divided up to 4 or 5. They say, okay, Oyegun must go. Oyegun must go. They brought him in. So what does he want to do? They set up a committee to reconcile. They were not able to reconcile. No report based on this reconciliation. There was no report.
Now let's dive a little from Oshiomhole. Let's move to 29 governors will be taking the oath of office today in Nigeria. It is a new day in Nigeria's democracy.
Well, we are now in next level. Well, I'm looking forward to see a better government because the change agenda failed everyone. There was no employment, there was no security, there was food scarcity, there were a lot of things that were scarce. But we are looking forward to the next level. If you listen to the president on the 28th or 27th, when he made an interview, you understand, he has started the blame game. Now you need to sit down and give us the next level he has promised. I pray that this next level will not be the negative next level, because that's my own take. If you give us a good government, we will welcome you. We will work with you. That's my take about it.
Well, specifically, I'm quite impressed with the turnout of voters. I was quite impressed specifically with the thing. If you listen to the last speaker, I was talking about there is a need for automation with respect to what is actually happening in politics, especially all over the world. A situation where you have men who are probably killing opposition without any manner of redress, you have a lot of problems. And all these problems have to be handled amicably by people knowing precisely what they need to do as non-counter-productive moves. Because I cannot imagine, I think, what's his name? Your state governor has done 2 tenure, and if he has done 2 tenure, he knows legitimately he's supposed to live there. In a situation where you want to come and entrench 35 years, which has been cancelled in Libya and all other places, in this particular place, you're going to have a lot of problems.
Now, what can you say about the new government, next level that Buhari has promised?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, initially I supported the opposition, but I now realize that probably there must be a major problem in there that most multinationals have not been able to establish, and probably that is what they are trying to solve. But as far as I'm concerned, there is a need for us to understand that the first time he entered into and he works beautifully. He did a lot of work. Then later on, he was a coordinator of PTF, and he really tried as much as possible. But biodegradation is a major problem, and if he cannot tackle it, he will meet himself in South Africa, which is the normal thing again.
But what of the issue of insecurity? How do you expect him to tackle it this time around?
As far as I'm concerned, insecurity has always been a problem in this country. The way people look at it, the most important thing is we don't want a situation where any of the ethnic groups is held under captivity. At that level, one can understand the importance of what parents who have been in the culture for so long are saying. But people have to respect themselves, because at a situation where you are not respecting yourself, anything can happen. I think I'll just.
On Oshiomole's issue, Oshiomhole must go. That's what the APC.
I don't really believe. I don't seem to understand what is happening in the APC camp. But whether they like it or not, there are so many parties that are there. If they don't want Oshiomhole, it moves to Labour. And as many of us that want to join Labour, we join Labour and we continue. So at that level, we don't have any problem. But you will understand that there are 2 players, that the NRC and APC. At that level, we need to understand what we need to do. The Ministry of Justice is probably the major problem now that we need to tackle. And after we've handled that, we'll be able to know which party should be involved.
Thank you so much.
Government is a failure. We the youth, we are crying.
You mean this present administration?
This very present administration. The youth doesn't have future. We doesn't have hope. We don't even know the direction of the government. So the government is totally failure.
Next level is on the way.
I don't know anything about next level. What is the meaning of next level? I don't know anything about next level. They say change, the next thing is next level. Is it next level for poverty or for progress? They should define that next level. We don't know anything about. I don't know anything about next level.
And this is where we're going to wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at News Times on Flip TV. It's a new day in Nigeria's political system. Michael Adekunle is my name. Behind the camera is Efe. Also in the studio, Michael Ojo, making sure that the job goes on well. Till I join you next time, have a good day. Bye.